The next person giving a testimony today is one of my very favorite allies from the b.h.a.a.a.d collective, and that's Kean. Also,
my name is Kean O'Brien. I'm a white, transgender artist and activist. I'm a member of the Boyle Heights Alliance Against Art Washing and Displacement and the Los Angeles Tenants Union. I stand in solidarity and support of Boyle Heights and the Boyle Heights community as they face yet another wave of economic displacement. As a transgender artist, I too have felt the need to create an arts community that would feel financially and culturally accessible. This is the line of reasoning a lot of the galleries coming into Boyle Heights are using as an excuse to occupy this space. But make no mistake, occupying space that is accessible to folks who have the capital to buy buildings and turn them into galleries, or to even make a gallery their main source of income, is an economic privilege, and its direct consequence is displacing the very community that they want to be welcomed by. Boyle Heights is a neighborhood with a strong history of resistance in the face of gentrification and economic displacement. It is a strong, tightly knit community of working class people of color who have invested blood, time, and life into making sure their home remains in the hands of the community and not in those of speculators, real estate developers, and those that would make it the next arts district of Los Angeles. The community has asked the galleries to leave. The galleries are refusing to challenge their complicity in this violent act of economic displacement and are willingly, and at times eagerly, enacting this violence on behalf of the classist, white supremacist, capitalist institutions who will most profit from their presence here. Calling the police for damage and disruption from a protest or a street art graffiti tag is enacting the racist police state and is a racist, violent act against a community of mostly people of color. Jessie Romero was killed by these same police for tagging. When galleries involve the police, they are increasing surveillance and the police presence in a community whose members are most vulnerable to police brutality. Calling the police is a response born from white privilege and class privilege, and in this case is in direct service of white supremacist capitalism, and it's unacceptable. Art washing and queer washing are real and are obviously at work when you call the police on a community of color so that you can protect your property. The galleries have said their presence here is a necessary one, but let me remind them, housing is a human right, and you do not have a right to your curated art so long as people of Boyle Heights must sacrifice their housing for it. And let me also remind you that Boyle Heights community has artists of its own, and it does not rely on you to bring your art onto their walls. If you are not on the side of Boyle Heights, you will be fought against, because you are in service of gentrification. As queer and trans people involved in resisting the role of art in gentrification process, who include both white folks and POC folks, we recognize and push back on the problematic notion of queer safe space. As a category that neutralizes a high-profile, highly marketable, gentrifying presence. This needs to be called what it is in America, white supremacy. We want to end with this. For our fellow queer artists and with studios, galleries, or art in these spaces who are queer washing this violence and this displacement, we cannot separate art and the way we choose to live. Queerness is not a single issue platform, and you cannot separate queerness from the need of secure housing, food, health, and safety from a racist police state. Queers have historically been victimized. Queers can also act oppressively. Queerness is an inadequate category when used to imply a completed liberatory politic. It is often used in ways which erase racial and class violences. Queer real estate agents evict queer families and tenants. Queers live in the margins, and queers live in the status quo. Queer gentry and property owners call the cops on their neighbors. Queer gentry protect their property at all costs. Queer business owners call the cops on the homeless so that the gentry can shop in comfort. Queerness and queer safety is not a free pass in this world of racial violence and violence against the poor. The protesting and my solidarity will not stop until all galleries and artist studios leave.